These are 13 amazing places that exist. Number 13. Christ of the Abyss. Christ of the Abyss, or Il Cristo degli Abissi, is a bronze statue in the Italian Riviera. The statue was positioned in the Mediterranean in 1954. The statue was removed for restoration in 2003 and returned to the sea in 2004. Two other undersea sculptures from the same mold are in existence, one off coast of Grenada and the other off the coast of Key Largo, Florida. The idea for underwater installation was based on an idea from Duilio Marcanti, and the Italian statue was placed near the death site of Dario Gonzatti, the first Italian to use scuba gear. Number 12. Kailasa Temple. The ancient Kailasa Temple is a Hindu temple in the Ellora cave group of India. Kailasa symbolizes Mount Kailash, home of the Lord Shiva. Many believe the caves were carved out of cliffs between 500 to 1000 AD, but it is possible they were carved earlier and reworked over time. Kailasa was carved from one single rock and houses the largest cantilevered rock ceiling in the world. Number 11. Bioluminescent Beach. Maduhu Island in the Maldives seems like your average tropical beach paradise by day, but at night becomes a magical bioluminescent experience. Often mistaken for phytoplankton, tiny ostracod crustaceans light up the water from underneath and can sustain the shine for up to minutes at a time. The Maldives are not the only shores housing underwater fireflies. Bioluminescent beaches can be found in Puerto Rico, Jamaica, and Belgium. Number 10. Romantic Road. The Romantic Road of Japan leads through the Japanese Alps, leading to the National Park of Nikko. 2017 miles of curvy, winding road provides scenery of active volcanoes, hot springs, mountain resorts, and a World Heritage Site. This is Japan's version of Germany's Romantic Road, a creation to rebuild tourism in post-war Bavaria. Number 9. Tulip Fields. The Netherlands is known for an abundance of tulips, windmills, and clog shoes. While windmills and shoes have their place and function, the tulips are the most breathtaking and memorable aspect of Holland. Every March, the country turns into a flower bed. One of the most spectacular planned gardens is in Lees, South Holland, which houses 7 million bulbs. Keukenhof, meaning kitchen garden, is the world's largest flower garden and is located near Lees. March, April, and May are the prime tulip viewing months. Number 8. Mont Saint-Michel. Mont Saint-Michel is a fairy tale castle that has been situated on an island off of Normandy, France since the 8th century. The castle houses a Benedictine abbey and church and many underground chapels and crypts below to balance the weight of the structure. The lowest level consists of many shops and houses. The first chapel was founded in 708 after Archangel Michael appeared to the Bishop of Avranches in a dream. The limestone and granite structure is an architectural dream come true. Number 7. Haiku Stairs. You won't need 17 syllables to describe this hike because Hawaii's Haiku Stairs will leave you speechless. This stairway to heaven that spans Oahu Kulau mountain range was built during WW2 in an effort to install a radio station and harness the natural acoustics of the high ridges. It was declared off-limits and closed to the public in the 1980s, renovated in 2003, and then damaged irreparably in February 2015. Number 6. Falling Water. Frank Lloyd Wright's masterpiece of architecture is located in the Laurel Highlands of Pennsylvania. It was designed for Edgar Kaufman as a weekend home in 1935 and cost $155,000. Adjusted for inflation, that's $2.6 million. It was built partly over a Bear Run waterfall and combined Japanese elegance with natural surroundings. The American Institute of Architects named Falling Water the best all-time work of American architecture. Number 5. Deception Pass Bridge. Deception Pass Bridge was completed in 1935 in the Puget Sound region of Washington State. The bridge was listed in the National Register of Historic Places in 1982, but it made news again when technicians at Google Earth were experimenting with the element of elevation in the programming, and famous landmarks instead resembled melting Salvador Dali art. This is a truly unbelievable image, and only on Google Earth does such a bridge exist. Number 4. Tunnel of Love. The Tunnel of Love is located in Klevin, Ukraine, where a train makes 3 stops per day to deliver wood to a nearby factory. The tunnel is just less than 2 miles long and is a favorite spot among romantic pedestrians. These fairy tale green arches are said to make a wish come true and promise a happily ever after to lovers who pass through. Number 3. Procida. Procida, Italy is a flagrant island off the coast of Naples, located between Cape Messina and Ischia, and one of the most colorful places on Earth. Procida means poured out in Greek because it was an island whose formation was the pouring out of 4 now dormant volcanoes. Its candy-colored scenery has inspired many novelists and filmmakers. The most famous films to capture Prosida's beauty are Il Postino and The Talented Mr. Ripley. Number 2. Elephant Foot Glacier. It is easy to recognize why Greenland's Elephant Foot Glacier has its name, though Pouring Batter Glacier would be equally appropriate. The glacier is located on the Kronprins Christian Land Peninsula, but is not connected to Greenland's main ice sheet. The shape is so unusually symmetrical and distinct that it can be identified from space. Its lobe shape makes it a Piedmont glacier, a glacier that broke through a steep surface and spilled onto a flat one, in this case, the sea. Glaciers are in a constant state of flow and flux, so the landscape of the foot changes over time and is additionally altered by global warming. Number 1. Montana Magical Lodge. Chile's Montana Magical Lodge in Los Rios is a man-made structure that gives tourists the opportunity to experience some of the most magical elements of nature. It is hidden in the middle of a 300,000-acre private nature reserve and is built like a volcano that spews water instead of lava and looks like a home for hobbits. The lodge has 13 rooms and erupts water every day down the side of the building. The enchanted retreat is only accessible by foot and offers a passage along a treacherous rope bridge. Along with charming hangouts inside, the lodge offers the possibility of gazing upon Pudu, the world's smallest and cutest deer, in their natural habitat. For those who long for a real-life Avatar or Tolkien experience, there is finally the perfect getaway.